then a lot of times people start believing in, harm that can come to them from the unseen, and there's an obsessive, compulsive tendency among many Muslims, sometimes educated Muslims, well-learned Muslims, to believe if something is wrong with me, if I lost my job, if I'm going through depression, if I'm having trouble in my marriage, if I got diagnosed with a disease, if this happened, this problem happened, that problem, somebody did magic to me. I need to find out who did magic to me. And if they did magic, I need to find, if they did some spell, I need to go to someone who's going to find me the prescription to undo that spell. And this happens in other religions all the time. But this kind of ignorant thinking has made its way into our religion, where people have started believing that they can go to certain people who will make them prescriptions, literally. Hey, I'm going to write this word on this piece of paper, you fold it up, and you swallow it, don't ask questions, or dip it into your orange juice and then drink it, let the ink go in, and then drink it, and that's it. You will find your lost motorcycle. It's going to come back to you. It's going to drive on its own. It's going to be on your, driveway before you know it. My problems are going to be solved. Somebody magically stole my motorcycle, and it's magically going to come back because I'm following this prescription. And what's even crazier is a lot of times the people who make these kinds of prescriptions, they'll put ayat of the Quran. Words from Allah's words. And so the one who doesn't understand the purpose of the Quran thinks, well, it has Quran on it. It must have special powers. It has Allah's name on it. So this must be a good thing. Let me put this, and I've seen this in many people's homes. What we do is, to protect the house or something, on the fridge, you'll have like a piece of paper. It has Alif, Lam, Mim, Hamim, Yasin, Taha, the names of surahs that begin with the letters. There's a little, a chart with all those letters. And what's that there for? So the bananas don't expire quickly, right? So that the food will stay. This is going to make sure that this is preservative for your foods or protection for your house. Who came up with this? Let's take a step back for a moment. And by the way, the counter argument when you question something like that and I'm not saying you go and start these fights at home. That's not what I'm saying. I want you to understand why this is problematic, not because it's ignorant or evil or wrong. I'm saying why is this problematic? It's taking you away from Allah. You're not realizing it's taking you away from Allah. That's the biggest harm. That's the biggest harm of all.